If a company like Coca-Cola can sell nearly 2 billion servings of its universally loved classic soda every single day, you have to ask, why bother spending millions to develop and launch completely untested new drinks? Relying on a single product is a dangerous gamble. Tastes shift and consumer trends die, leaving even the world's largest corporations vulnerable if they keep all their eggs in one basket. To manage this risk, businesses build a product portfolio. This is a strategic collection of vastly different products, each sitting at a different stage of its own life cycle. Business managers use a specific analytical diagram called the Boston Matrix to categorize, analyze, and balance this entire range of offerings. Long-term survival depends on mastering this constantly shifting collection, ensuring that as one product fades, another is already prepared to take place. The matrix maps products along two axes. This vertical axis measures market growth, tracking whether the total number of potential customers in a sector is expanding rapidly at the top or stagnating at the bottom. The horizontal axis tracks relative market share. This shows how strongly a product dominates its direct competitors, running from a high share on the left to a low share on the right. In the bottom left, we find the cash cows. These are mature, highly successful products in slow-growing markets. Because their market is established, they require very little new investment while generating massive, reliable revenue. Coca-Cola and Diet Coke are the ultimate cash cows. This 1982 launch introduced a product that captured a massive market share and held it for decades, even as the broader soda market slowed down. These products run on massive production volume and high efficiency. Because they require low promotional spending relative to their sales, they act as the financial engine for the entire organization. Without a reliable cash cow, a business lacks the fundamental cash flow needed to survive daily operations or fund the development of new ideas. The top left quadrant houses the stars. These market leaders are highly profitable and operate in fast-growing sectors, but they require continuous heavy investment to fight off fierce competition. Coca-Cola's Powerade is a classic star. To defend its share of the booming sports drink market, the company must spend heavily on celebrity athlete endorsements and aggressive marketing campaigns to stay ahead. Ideally, a star's market will eventually slow down. If the product maintains its dominance during that transition, the star matures into tomorrow's high-earning cash cow. The top right quadrant identifies the problem child, sometimes called the question mark. These high-potential products are in booming markets, but currently hold a low share, failing to capture a significant audience. Fairlife Milk is a current problem child. It targets a growing high-protein health market, but it represents a gamble. The company must decide if it can successfully steal market share from established dairy brands. This presents a crucial management dilemma. Do you pour massive, risky investment into a problem child hoping it becomes a star, or do you cut your losses before it drains the company's funds? Finally, the bottom right contains the dogs. These struggling products have low market share in stagnant, low-growth markets, offering very poor prospects for the future. Niche experiments like Winnie the Pooh Roo Juice or declining flavors like Fanta Icy Lemon often slide into this category when they fail to gain traction or become obsolete. While a dog might sell enough to break even, it still drains management time and ties up factory space with absolutely no upside for growth. Holding on to nostalgic but failing products is a strategic trap. Successful corporate health requires the ruthless, routine culling of these dogs. Looking at the board as a whole, the Boston Matrix reveals a dynamic, interconnected financial ecosystem. Managers siphon excess capital from cash cows to fund investments required by stars and problem children. This life cycle keeps the brand alive. Today's aggressively funded problem children must become tomorrow's stars, and stars must mature into future cash cows. Imbalance is the primary danger. Too many stars drain cash reserves, while dogs waste operational time, and relying solely on cows leaves the brand with no future once the market changes. Long-term survival depends on achieving a strategically balanced portfolio.